Hello my friend, I'm Max Eberly and welcome to a 10-ball run out tutorial. I'm going to break and walk you through the rack, tell you what I'm doing and what options I have, and we'll just take it from there and see what comes up. Alright, so on the break, I like to break pretty close to the center, you know, somewhere from this diamond, anywhere in here. And the thing you want to do is you want to have your bridge hand real solid, breaking from the bed of the table. So what I like to do is turn my hand up on these two fingers, and I'm on the palm of my hand, bend my elbow a little bit more, choke up a little on the cue, and the last thing, I like to look at the cue ball last once I'm finally ready to hit the ball. Hit the ball right about in the middle, just a little bit above center, so the cue ball twist forward. See how the cue ball comes out here? Now if I hit it a little harder, it would have come back to here and then rolled forward. That little bit of top spin will make the cue ball stop instead of coming back. What you don't want to do is hit the ball low and have it draw all the way back here. Okay, sounds like I made something. 3 balls on the break. This table's playing pretty good. It's brand new cloth, Diamond Pro. I'm here at Best Billiards in Las Vegas, Best Billiards LV, and in the private room right now, one of the 2 private rooms. It's open 24 hours here. Alright, so I have an open shot on the 4. It's a little bit tricky with the 5 being here and the 7 being here. So I'm going to have to get to the 5, back to the 6, and then to the 7. Okay, so right now, looks like the 6 ball is kind of blocking my position route. Say I could come over here and then back out here if I needed to. Anyway, I don't need to go to the side pocket anyway. So I could use low right and I could play it this way. I wouldn't want to scratch though if I did that, because I'm going to want to come over to the 3rd rail, 1, 2, 3. But I think the easier way is just to go with running English around the table 3 rails. And it's not horrible to go rail first, but I think just go into the ball first. About a half a tip high and a half a tip left, and I want to end up going 4 rails and come out here straight on the 4. You know what, I probably don't even need that. I could just go 1, 2, 3 right out here to the middle of the table right there. Okay, there we go. Now it's going to be a matter of speed control. Drawing back for the 5. Once I'm over here, I could just go 1, 2 rails on the 6. And let me see, I could even float in under here. That's not so great this particular time. So actually right about where I am right now for the 5. And this really is all about speed control. Okay. Okay, not as far as I want, but I got there. So here, I could just hit this pretty soft and then come off 1 rail out here and take a longer shot on the 6. And then I could either follow down 1 rail out here for the 7, or I could have an angle and go 1, 2 rails out here like that. I do like to get a little closer to the 6. So if I want, I'll come over 1, 2 rails back out here. Straight is perfect because then I can draw back for the 7. Main thing is just don't scratch here. So that's what I'm going to do. Actually a little bit of high right to bring me over here and out here. About 1 tip high, 1 tip right also. Okay, I wouldn't want low there because low is going to bring me back to the pocket or to the 7. Okay, I wanted straight. I didn't quite get it. I could almost just hold the ball here with low and then roll the 7. again, I don't want to really do that. I want to try to stay pretty close to the object ball, and I don't want to mess with that 9. So I'm just going to go one rail, follow up, make sure I have a good shot on the 7, where I can then really just roll the ball one rail and play the 9 in the side is my plan. So very close to the center of the table right here. Looks like almost perfect follow. A little bit of left, about a half a tip left, so I don't go too far to the rail over there. Okay, now that works pretty good. If I was here, just a few inches will make a lot of difference. So now I might have to go across table and back over for the 9, which I could even draw into the 9, but why do that? Because it's really less predictable that way. Okay, now straight follow here would take me to the rail and kind of bend me back here, and I'd be in danger of getting behind the 9. I really don't want that. I could even play for the bank. But so instead of using just straight follow, I could add a little bit of right. What that does, it's still going to follow to the rail, but instead of coming down on an angle like this, the right will keep me coming more straight across, and that way I can avoid the 10, come back and have a shot on the 9. So I'm going to use high right, 2 rails, try to get back to around here. Let's see, about a tip high and a tip right. Okay, well, missed a shot, but you can see where the cue ball went. It's just about where I wanted. Let's do it again, though. Kind of lost my rhythm there. Okay, we'll do it again. High right. Okay, see how I avoided that 10 ball with the right hand spin? And here it's just a matter of a little bit of left. Just want to roll this 9 ball in, and I'm going to use pretty much straight left, a little bit center, about a tip of left, and a half a tip high. Okay, that's good enough right here. Now what you want to do when you're making the final ball, you still want to play position. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw back, bring me right in here. Okay, and the reason behind that, playing position, is because that's what you're doing every shot, and you don't want to break your routine. And I think that's why a lot of people miss the 9 ball or the 10 ball, because they lose that cue ball control. Now they're just focusing on making the shot, and it can throw you off. You're so focused on making it, but if you're making the shot and you're playing position, I think you're going to make a lot more winning shots. Okay, see you in the next rack.